the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, students, families, faculty, staff, and honored guests. Tonight we gather to celebrate the graduation of the Copeland Middle School class of 2026. As I stand here looking out at all of you, I realize that this class holds a special place in my heart. 3 years ago, when I first arrived at Copeland, you were the incoming 6th grade class. In many ways, we began our journeys together. You were learning your way around a new school, and I was learning my way around a new community. Over the years, I've watched you grow in ways that go far beyond academics. I've seen students discover talents they never knew they had. I've seen friendships form and strengthen. I've seen perseverance in difficult moments and celebration in successful ones. I've seen students who were once hesitant to raise their hands become leaders in the classroom, on our teams, in our clubs, and throughout our school. Middle school is often described as a time of change, and that description couldn't be more accurate. The students sitting before us tonight are not the same students who first walked through our doors as sixth graders. You have grown in confidence, maturity, independence, and character. You have learned lessons from your successes and from your setbacks. Most importantly, you have learned more about who you are and who you hope to become. As you prepare to leave Copeland, I hope you remember that your achievements are not measured solely by grades, awards, or accomplishments. They are also measured by the kindness you showed a classmate, the effort you put forth when things became difficult, and the respect you demonstrated towards others. The world you are entering needs young people who are willing to work hard, think creatively, and care deeply. Based on what I have seen from this class over the past 3 years, I know you are ready for that challenge. You will soon begin a new chapter in high school. There will be new opportunities, new responsibilities, and new experiences waiting for you. Some moments will be exciting, others may be intimidating. Through it all, remember that growth comes from stepping outside of your comfort zone and believing in your ability to succeed. To our families, thank you for your unwavering support, encouragement, and partnership throughout these years. Your guidance has helped shape the young people we celebrate tonight. To our teachers and staff, thank you for the countless ways you have inspired, challenged, and supported our students. Your influence will continue long after the students leave the halls of Copeland. And to the class of 2026, thank you for making these past 3 years so memorable. Thank you for your energy, your spirit, your laughter, and your willingness to grow. It has been a privilege to be your principal. As you leave Copeland, carry with you the confidence that you are capable of achieving great things, the courage to face new challenges, and the understanding that your character will always matter more than any title or achievement. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Thank you, and best wishes and exciting work ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our esteemed guests. Mayor, for being here. You always are present to our community and the schools, and we appreciate that so much. Members of the Board of Education, Ms. Allison Gregory, Ms. Noelle Anderson, Ms. Rachel Brooks, Dr. Jamie Gorman, Mrs. Lisa Messer, Ms. Jamie Richardson, Ms. Jamila Torn, and the former board members present with us this evening, Amy Force. Thank you all for being here this evening. As superintendent, I want to take a moment to recognize and thank, first of all, our truly dedicated teachers. They are second to none. So much of what they do for our students happen behind the scenes, unrecognized, and out of the spotlight. And we often take their incredible daily impact for granted. Thank you, teachers, for your unwavering commitment, and give them, please, a round of applause for our teachers. I also want to acknowledge our elementary school principals who are here with us tonight. To them, I thank them all for their hard work and for laying the foundation for these students. In a very special way, please join me in congratulating Mr. Michael McGovern on his remarkable 24 years of service to our district. Mr. McGovern, we wish you a long, happy, and well-deserved retirement. So, our teachers, administrators, and our parents, we share a common and beautiful vocation. Our collective mission is to work hand in hand to educate young people so that they might lead happy, fulfilling lives. We do this work because we do care deeply. Every single one of the 290 eighth grade students sitting before us this evening is uniquely important to us. Finally, to our parents, and I saved the best for last. Our parents, thank you for partnering with us as we navigate the wonderful, unpredictable, and often complex journey of raising a child. The path forward isn't always easy to discern. There are days when we feel a little lost and confused. Your patience, your dedication, and love over the past 8 years, it deserves a medal. Thank you. And now, to you, our 290 Copeland Middle School graduates. I have two simple messages for you tonight. This is the first. You make us proud. You make us proud exactly because who you are. And you make us proud because of everything that you've accomplished. Look around. Each one of you is unique, and I truly believe that each of you has a very special vocation in this life that only you can fulfill. My greatest hope for you is, as you move forward, discover your unique gifts and realize just how beautiful you are. When you do that, you'll begin to see the incredible joy that comes from using those gifts to serve others. Here's the second message. And it's really a future task. To you, 290 graduates, make us proud. You are Copeland graduates. You come from fantastic families, and you have been shaped by educators who care for you, down to their very core. As you step into high school and beyond, make us proud by working relentlessly towards your goals. Make us proud by choosing to be kind and compassionate to everyone you meet. And make us proud by doing the right thing, even in a special way no one is watching. Now, of course, the road won't always be smooth. You will face challenges and you will make mistakes. If you fall short of your own expectations, you get up. You try it again. As that brilliant author of The Alchemist, Paulo Coelho, wisely wrote, the secret of life is to fall 7 times and get up 8 times. Looking out at the class of 2026 tonight, I am filled with an overwhelming sense of excitement and pride. The sheer potential resting in each and every one of our graduates is limitless. Thank you for allowing us to contribute to such an important chapter of your lives. I hope you will always hold a special place in your heart for Copeland Middle School, your teachers, and your staff here. Remember, this will always be your home. Please come back and visit. Congratulations, class of 2026. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Allison McGreary, President of the Rockville Township Board of Education.
Good evening. Thank you, Dr. Copeland and Mr. Beyer, for this opportunity to speak not only as the Board of Education President, but also as a parent to 2 students who are graduating tonight. I promise I'll be brief, because I can imagine what many of you in the class of 2026 may be thinking as you see yet another adult standing up here talking at you. You don't want to be here, you'd like for this to be over, you can't understand why you have to go to school tomorrow when you're graduating today. Maybe you're not thinking any of that, maybe I'm wrong, but I can tell you that all of those are thoughts that have been expressed in my house this week. Something new is beginning for each of you. It may not seem like it, you may not want something new, but something is commencing for you today as you graduate. 8th grade may not seem like something monumental, but you're moving into something new and different and bigger than you may even realize. And today is monumental for you and for the people who care about you and love you the most. I don't say any of that to make you nervous or anxious. I say it because milestones deserve to be recognized, celebrated, and eventually understood. You're moving on to whatever is next for you. Maybe it's Morris Hills, maybe it's Morris Knolls, maybe it's VOTEC, or private high school, or another option that's become available to you. This means you're taking another step toward becoming the person that you want to be. I encourage each of you, try not to plan out these next 4 years before they happen. These years after middle school offer a lot. They offer change, and change can be incredibly scary, but also incredibly exciting. They offer opportunities for development and growth, and they offer you choices and experiences that you may have never expected. They offer hard work, and hard work is, as we all know, hard. It doesn't always give us the results we want, it doesn't always pay off, it can be intense and something that no one wants to do, but it shapes who you are and where your next step takes you. I'm going to date myself a little bit with this next quote, but in the movie A League of Their Own, Tom Hanks, as Jimmy Dugan, says, "If it was easy, everyone would do it." I want all of you to go out and do the hard things. Do the easy ones too, but search out those hard things. They don't have to be the same things that your friends are doing or that others around you are doing, but look for the things that challenge you outside and inside of the classroom. Look for ways to be kind and to step away from the norm. Look for new ideas and new ways of doing things. Look for new people and new places. Look for what makes you better and what makes the world better. And remember, how you feel about yourself and what you think about yourself is what is most important. Someone once said, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. None of us knows what's coming next, and that's perfectly okay. Take these next years one day, one moment at a time, and realize that you hold the power to determine what the next moment looks like. And that's unbelievably exciting. Remember, change comes from you and your choices, and you are always able to change the road you're on. It may not be easy, but if it were easy, everybody would do it. I congratulate each and every one of you today on an incredible accomplishment, and I want you to remember that Dr. Seuss told all of us, you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose. Now go out there and move mountains. Congratulations to the Copeland Middle School class of 2026. You will continue to be
And now to provide the student addresses, Shreya Kandabal, Carly Forsythe, and Sabina Singh, followed by Isabella Porta.
The author Mark Twain once wrote, "Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect." When we walked into middle school as sixth graders, being on the side of the majority felt like the safest place to be. We wanted to wear the right things, say the right things, and survive the 3-minute passing periods without getting lost, being late, or accidentally walking into the wrong classroom. Back then, standing out felt risky. Fitting in felt like the goal. But looking at all of you today, I realized that the best parts of the last 3 years had almost nothing to do with fitting in. The moments we actually remember are the moments where we broke the script. The chaos of field trips, the inside jokes that somehow lasted too long, the classes where we learned something, but also probably laughed more than we should have, and most importantly, the times when things got hard, but we showed up for each other anyway. We did not all become a class by all being the same. We became a community because little by little, we let our guards down. We allowed each other to be different. We learned that the people around us were not just classmates. They were teammates, friends, competitors, lab partners, and most importantly, the people who made middle school feel like ours. Adults love to tell us, you're gonna change the world someday. And although it may sound great on a poster, when you're just trying to figure out your schedule, remember your locker combination, and not embarrass yourself on the first day, changing the world can feel a little unrealistic. But maybe changing the world doesn't always mean doing something massive or historic. Maybe it starts with something much smaller. Maybe it starts with sitting next to someone who is alone. Maybe it starts with speaking up when a joke goes too far. Maybe it starts with willing to do the right thing, even when the majority is doing something else. As we head into high school, the pressure to blend in will likely come back. The buildings will be bigger, the friend groups will be bigger, and at times, we may feel smaller. But I urge you to remember Twain's advice. Remember, when everyone else is moving in one direction just because it's the easy thing to do, that is our cue to pause, to reflect, to think for ourselves. Before we leave, I'd like to thank our teachers for guiding us, thank our families for supporting us, and to my classmates, thank you for making these years so meaningful and unforgettable. Let's keep looking out for one another, let's keep thinking for ourselves, let's keep making every room we walk into a little braver, a little kinder, and a little better than it was before. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2026. and graduates of Copeland Middle School. When people think about middle school, they often think about grades, sports, clubs, and achievements. But for many of us, middle school has been about something much bigger, learning how to keep going when things are hard. For me, middle school wasn't always easy. I struggled with anxiety. There were times when I felt nervous walking into school, speaking in class, or trying to fit in. There were moments when I felt left out or struggled to find where I belonged. Those experiences were difficult, and there were days when I wanted to give up. But I didn't, and that's what resilience is. Resilience isn't about never struggling. It's about finding the strength to keep going when things are difficult. It's about getting back up after being knocked down and believing that tomorrow can be better than today. As I look around at my classmates, I know I'm not the only one who has faced challenges. Some of us struggle academically. Some face difficult exams. Some battle anxiety, self-doubt, or loneliness. Each of us has carried challenges that others may have never seen. Yet, here we are. We made it through the difficult days. We learned from our setbacks. We grew stronger because of them. And today, we are here graduating. Along the way, we created memories, formed friendships, and learned more about ourselves than we ever expected. As we move on to high school, I want to challenge all of us to think about something important. How do you want to be remembered? Years from now, people probably won't remember every test score, grade, or trophy, but they will remember how you made them feel. Will you be remembered as someone who included others, someone who showed kindness, someone who stood up for a classmate who was struggling? Middle school taught me just how powerful kindness can be. Something as small as a smile, a kind word, or an invitation to join a group can make a huge difference in someone's life. So as we begin this next chapter, let's choose kindness over judgment, inclusion over exclusion, and friendship over popularity. Now it's time to step into high school with confidence and excitement for everything ahead. Congratulations, class of 2026. We've come a long way to get here, and now we get to see where the next chapter takes us. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming to celebrate this very special milestone with us. To our families, teachers, staff, and friends, thank you for your guidance and support through these last 3 years. Your encouragement and dedication is the reason today is possible. As we sit here celebrating this achievement, it's not hard to think back to where this all started. The first day of middle school, when we took our very first steps into Copeland. But now, as we take our last few steps out, we realize just how fast the time truly flies. The countless textbooks that we've carried around with packets stuffed in our folders and the sleepless nights we spent with tests running through our minds. But the most important things we learned weren't always on a piece of paper. Every challenge we faced became a lesson, and every lesson became a step towards the people we are becoming. And behind every single student sitting here today is someone who pushed them, encouraged them, and most importantly, believed in them. Our success wasn't built by ourselves, and we should always be grateful for the people that held us up when we couldn't stand on our own. Our graduating class has a sense of connection of which we should all be proud to have. Whether we were facing the best of times or the worst of times, we always stood together and lifted each other up. The impact we have made as a collective group is truly remarkable. And I can't wait to see where my classmates will do in the future. I can't wait to see the dreams in this room turn into reality. I can't wait to meet the people we become in the future. But for now, instead of saying, I can't wait, sitting in the moment and appreciating it is the most important thing. Because just 3 years ago, we were saying, I can't wait to see what 8th grade will look like, while admiring the 8th graders who seemed to tower over us and walk through the halls with more confidence than we'd ever imagined. And now that I can't wait is here, and yet it feels like I'm waiting even though it's already over. The future isn't something we wait for, but it's something we create. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Welcome, board members, parents, community leaders, teachers, administrators, and friends. We have worked hard for this day, and thank you for being here to share this special occasion. This evening is important to us. We ask that you show your respect by not calling out, using air horns, or anything else that lessens the dignity of this occasion. When you call out, we cannot hear the names of our fellow graduates. We take this very seriously and ask that you help us by respecting our request.
We want this to be an evening that we can remember with pride. On behalf of all the graduates, we thank you all for your understanding and support.
And now for the awarding of the diplomas.
Zara Adam.
Michael Alberts.
Tyler Apgar.
Brandon Alicius.
Jaden Paul Ariza Grant.
Derek Amador.
Nora Chapman.
Michelle Beltran Ortiz.
Ariane Chowdhury.
Anthony Colombo.
Colby DeSources. Vincent Perone.
Lincoln Hannah.
Josuel Gonzalez.
Michelle Herrera.
Kaylee Gonzalez.
Louis Irizarry.
Grayson Hayes.
Peyton Caput.
Alex Hoffman.
James Lawhorn.
Aubrey Casper.
Josephina Lazaro.
Kate Lorenzo.
Trevor Malatesta.
Grady Moore.
Adriana Martino.
Delaney Nosal.
Connor Massey.
Isabella Papasalis.
Talene Niaza.
Samara Ramos.
Melinda Parra.
Gianni Robinson.
Julia Pereira.
Gia Simon.
Junie Ricafranco.
Joseph Salcedo.
Weston Sanford.
Layla Schrack.
Savia Sharma.
Rugved Shergavakar.
Sabina Singh.
Tegan Sturdy Lang.
Rachel Van Wingerman.
Selah Velasquez.
Jessica Imed Adib.
Alexarin Akuzov.
Sophia Bedoya.
Jordan Anderson.
Giovanni Carotella.
Michael McGowan.
Levon Flanagan.
Anthony Carabello.
Talon Stone Green.
Franco Copeland. Darren Dodgerson.
Timothy Keegan.
Leonardo D'Annunzio.
Sharon Liscano Ramirez.
Catalina Falls.
David Minukia.
Madison Kenya.
Isabella Munoz Ardila.
Jaden Kelly.
Ava Newsom.
Ariane Kitchapal.
Vincent Norcross.
Deb Booth.
Reese May Osterhout.
Adriana Laws. Ian Matalasa.
Jason Plum.
Angie Lisbeth Melina Gonzalez.
Sophia Romero.
Marcel Moricheski.
Emily Rotondo.
Kayla Peralta.
Jennifer Sackett.
Leo Reiser.
Andrew Stella.
Benjamin Sosley.
Victor Tapia.
Isabella Tabora.
Riley Taylor.
Kennedy Turner Warbeck.
Joseph Thomas.
Sample Vedion Buddha.
Luciana Zapata Castro.
Daisy Recco.
Anthony Zigarelli.
Jordan Zaniga.
Delaney Sigmund.
Matthias Algera.
Benjamin Webb.
Xavier Anderson.
Braha Servant.
Celeste Avila.
Xander Rocco Chimento.
London Burrows.
Matthew Amaguchi.
Anakin Kalu.
Jocelyn Andriola.
Paisley Porter.
Violetta Bernal.
Alianis Cortez.
Avery Blada.
Gavin Cowie.
Anthony Hernandez.
Archer Crawford.
Aiden Fuertes.
Lily Cummings.
Una Gill.
Sophia Bohas.
Jacob Packer.
Brendan Bowler.
Shay Lashak.
Zian Lebanese.
McDavid Mathis.
Abby Lanzone.
Addie Mitchko.
Maria Munoz.
Naomi.
Shota Nakama.
Jackson Julio.
Aaron Palacios.
Aubrey Webbs.
Emmett Palmans.
Logan Robinson.
Kelsey Powell.
Natalia Brzezinski.
Tyler Kroll.
Layton Salmon.
Sophia Cerny.
Brennan Samuel.
Francesca Waiteka.
Noel Spitzley.
Nathan Zimmerman.
Nevaeh Stevens.
Jordan Argueta.
Isaac Tapia.
Dennis Oscar.
Sophia Chabon Vallejo.
Brooke Bailey.
Vincent Bump.
Michaela De La Fuente.
Wyatt Warford.
Gabriela Casario. Alexandra Doblado.
Donnie Apicella.
Riel Eichmann.
Dunson Ashalia.
Beaumont Erie.
Weston Azari.
Naomi Fernandez Morales.
Molly Beer.
Dylan Fitzpatrick Rosa.
Chelsea Bernal.
Dennis Gabbard.
Nate Bernal.
Lachlan Kelly.
Alejandro Sangria.
Aaron Regan.
Aiden Black.
Jalen Rivera.
Giovanni Francis.
Adrian Sanchez.
Anthony Giordina.
Kaylin Serrano. Sula Sanchina.
Bryce Johnson.
Noah Pullman.
Haley Burnell.
Javier Singh.
Nicolai.
Alexander Stepien.
Sophia Rodriguez.
Jayla Timmons.
Adrian Peralta.
Joshua Torres.
Joshua Torres Rivera.
Isabella Villafana Barrios.
Jimena Torres.
Lucian Viruet.
Madison Van Hewen.
Elena Abrant.
Lena Vargas.
Tyler Cassidy.
Troy Williams.
Jace Cook.
Kensington Welford.
Omo Kulade Oshoro.
Addison Betts.
Vince Guillen.
Matthew
Sarah Hall.
Stella Butrago.
William Horn.
Christian Kanabi.
Maya Konigsberg.
Carly Carpentier.
Parker Marhefka.
Celine Centrella.
Marlon Martinez.
Ariel Savannah Daniels.
Jody Nascimento.
Anaya Desai.
Julio Baroga.
Fiona Love.
Jace Ruiz.
Sasha Gonzalez.
Reagan Beck.
Jason Lamar.
Angelina Socha.
Mia Giuliani.
Maya Shaheen.
Thomas Kutai.
Carrington Stella.
Connor
Madeline Sella.
Salome Reyes.
Jacob Toby.
Daniela Ricon.
Alex Theophilus.
Melanie Romero.
Jackson Wells.
Johan Salinas Guerrero.
Marissa Wilson.
Ben Thompson.
Maya Zulu Nagatabarta.
Gabriela Vergara.
Isabella Akinlo.
Theo Voltaire.
Jaden Anderson.
Linda Alden Samuel.
Yoser Arguella.
Yazin Olivati.
Celestine Beer.
Joshua Avilas.
Abigail Bielski.
Hafiz Brogdon.
Sophia Vidal.
Anderson Buchanan.
Helen Caceres.
Ben Cady.
Alicia Campos.
Caitlin Dawson.
Aaliyah Chapman.
Jordan Buchanan.
Amber Troy.
Jackie Jackson.
Bryce Crawford.
Shreya Kundaval.
Mackenzie De La Fuente.
Tyler Lampton.
Yostin Escobar Mexican.
Connor McCracken.
Owen Forrest.
Jaden Monson.
Carly Forsyth.
Frank Napolitano.
Danielle Garcia.
Noah Cass.
Sidon Laclana.
Aaron Pomponio.
Angelina Poliak.
Julia Sarr.
Mahmoud Shebu.
Stephen Ritchie.
Hunter Stama.
Mark Rosensweig.
William Brewer.
Ella Sakowitz.
Zoe Takahashi.
Joey Shivas.
Paige Tempesta.
Samantha Soronzi.
Vittorio Vizzini.
Valentina Solorzano Guzman.
Ashley Zagami.
Sophia Sturdy Lang. Molly Yasinasti.
As we close out tonight's ceremony, I would like to make a few acknowledgments. First, how about a round of applause for all the parents and caregivers in the crowd? While tonight we celebrate the graduates, we also recognize the time, energy, love, and support it takes to get your child to this stage. To the Copeland staff, our graduates are better because they had you in their lives. A few personal acknowledgments I'd like to thank for setting up tonight's ceremony. Miss Marcy Gregory, Miss Erin Masalero, 8th grade counselor Miss Christine Champy, Mr. Young and Miss Champagne, and Mr. Brian Adams for organizing all of our practice runs. Thank you all. And now, the moment you've all waited for. I present to you the class of 2026. side of your cap to the left. The turning of the tassel from right to the left signifies your commencement to your next academic endeavor and the advancement along your life's journey.